I had written a book during the first Trump administration called The Fifth Risk. It was about, and it was triggered by the Trump administration not wanting to participate in the transition. And it got me interested in the government, just the functions of government. And I went and sort of did my
Yeah.
own transition and wrote about the agencies. And, agencies that people don't pay that much attention to: agriculture, commerce, energy, for example. And in the course of doing that, I was just shocked as a writer by the quality of the people, and not just as employees of government, but as characters, because they didn't think of themselves as characters. And I thought, if I were ever going to come back to this subject, I would focus more deeply on the people in government, because they just don't get the governing class, the civil servants, don't get that kind of attention, unlike the politicians. So, together with the Washington Post opinion editor, David Shipley, I set out a year and a half ago to do this. And then I thought, it would be fun if we had some company and it wasn't just me. So we had different perspectives on this. And we hired six of my favorite writers, six writers I just love, and we can get into who they are. But all we said to the writers, and to me, and I said to myself, was go anywhere you want in the federal government. Tell any story you want to tell, but make it about the government, not about the politics. Make it about what this enterprise called the federal bureaucracy is doing. And each writer had a different approach to finding a story. I'm going to give you an example. Geraldine Brooks, the well-known novelist, Pulitzer Prize-winning novelist, but a wonderful journalist too. Geraldine said to me, like, this is a no-brainer. I'm going to go to the place in the government that people hate the most. I'm going to go to the Internal Revenue Service and find a story there.
Yeah.
And she went to the top of the Internal Revenue Service and spoke to the commissioner, just asked him to kind of let her loose in the place. And she found the story she told. It was as quixotic as that. And everybody had their own kind of approach to finding the story. But the big point is, it took everybody about 5 minutes to find a fabulous story.